Alrighty then, and welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. My name is Mr. 2020. She's coming. And we want to welcome you to a very special show today. Facebook says our connection is weak. Come on. Impossible. So, this is episode number 220. Where we will be exploring I manifested what I wanted, but it made things worse, and we're gonna have lots of good fun there. With me today is Brucey Boy. Victoria is coming, and so we are waiting because Facebook is building an audience for us. No one's here yet. Unbelievable. We've got 7 people now. Excellent. So Pauline Brown, Downtown with Pauline Brown, has joined us. Bruce has joined us. Desi has joined us. Hi Grace, how are you? Nice to see you this morning, evening, wherever you are. Joe Weldon has joined us. I think Victoria is coming. Here she comes, here she comes. Yeah, I haven't got a little spook this morning. I don't know what happened, but we brought him out and he just wanted to go back in, so...
Yeah, tail down and
just
skulking back.
So, he'll be alright. Laurel has joined, Stuart has joined, Yasmin has joined, Stella Jen.
Hello. Julie,
has joined, Julie, Daniela. You guys still playing? What's the deal?
Yes, we do occasionally.
Alright, excellent.
We don't at the moment.
Don't at the moment. Like, so not right now. We're on the show. Brian and Tina are here.
Yes.
So Victoria's whipping on strangers now?
Yeah, they just sort of said, right, I'll play you.
Excellent.
You're roughly...
All right, Julie says, got the volume up. Excellent. Cool. And the
yes,
show.
And you got that on it.
Yep, so we've got a hat on to protect it from the birds. The hat's on the microphone, not on me.
And one of my hairs.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, 2 of my hairs.
Look at that. Wow.
Right.
All right, so...
Yep.
FreeNeville.com, over 1,003 goodies.
We've got a reader email.
We've got a reader email.
Friday.
On a Friday. It actually fits in perfect with the Jimmy Fuller story. And one of my spins on it, by the way. So,
cool.
By the way, go to FreeNeville.com. If you go to one of the things we will be quoting today is from How to Feel It Real for Money, Part 4.
Yeah, Part 4.
And you can find that at FreeNeville.com. Bill. Cool. All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
Hi, Judy. Shall we dive in?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Mr. 2020 and Victoria. This is from someone called Jay. My 18-year-old daughter was diagnosed with lupus a few months ago. So in following your lessons, I imagined lovingly on her behalf.
Good.
I imagined hearing the doctor saying she did not have lupus. But here's the rub. The doctor told us that exact thing. Wow. But she still has all of these awful symptoms and nobody knows what's causing them. She does not feel better, and in fact the doctor telling us this caused her even more stress and fear. My imagining made things worse, not better. How in the world did I mess that up? I got what I wanted, but it was definitely not what I wanted. What did I do wrong, and how can I fix it? I can't wrap my head around the end result. I thought I had, but apparently I did not. I look forward to hearing your insight into this, and I appreciate all you do. Thank you, Jay.
All right, so originally I was just going to run with the Jimmy Fuller quote, but I got another one that came to mind, so I'm going to try to bring that up real quick. So if you remember Jimmy Fuller was a black fella who came to Neville because he wanted to change the color of his skin. And Neville said, hold on, instead of doing that.
Yes.
Right, Neville says, I tried to convince him it was only his own mind that these stripes were placed. The stripes of being black, of being cursed because he's black, right?
Yeah.
So, yes. So Neville tried to convince him it was only in his own mind that being black mattered. And he had Jimmy, instead of imagining that he was white, he told Jimmy to imagine success. And what happened here was, Neville says, well, in the last year, Jimmy Fuller, by complete acceptance, investing his moment in his now, in other words, he's imagining like, boom, 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 right? Yeah, he stays in the state, has turned the year into a net profit of $250,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's back in the old days when
and
that was actually
have
money.
1 penny when he started.
Didn't have squat when he started.
Squat.
Now,
squat.
Victoria, you have to keep them entertained or read the comments while I bring something up, because this is really good.
Well, it's great that she doesn't have lupus, but really the end result.
That's where we want to go.
Health.
Yes.
For her to be just happy and healthy, and no complaints, just loving. Because I don't know what all the symptoms are, but yes, so I'd be looking at that.
Yep. So, this is just excellent.
It's funny because I had a thought that's totally unrelated as well.
Yep.
This morning, but I'll go into that in a bit. You go into this first.
Cool. So Neville Goddard was mysteriously sick, and here's how he healed himself.
Ah.
Okay, this is from NEVILLEGODDARDQuotes.com, our sister site.
Yeah.
Neville says, my blood indicated one thing in a certain test and the opposite in another. The tests only confirmed what I already knew.
That the cause of my discomfort lay in the depth of my soul and not in any secondary cause, such as a thyroid, heart, liver, kidney, or anything outside of myself.
There we go.
Good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's really nail this. That quote continues. Maybe we'll dive into that a little bit. But I'm going to share my story. So during immigration, right? So for years I was getting fingerprinted every 6 months.
Yeah.
And having to go see a doctor once a year to basically prove that I wasn't a dying criminal, right? So that's how things work.
Yeah.
So I'd go, cop shop, they'd roll the fingers, right? I'd send them off to the FBI and all that stuff because I'd have to prove that I wasn't in the U.S.
You weren't a
doing
criminal.
bad things, even though I was here, right? So really crazy.
Yeah.
But so I am not a fan of two things, right? Government and doctors.
Yep.
And so when you put the two together, and I go to the
It's not
doctor for the
good.
government, right? They came out and the lady said, she goes, oh, your blood pressure's a little high. And then she goes back, she goes, holy crap, it's really freaking high. You're going to die, right?
You got to get out of this country.
Yeah. You've got extreme hypertension, right? And it's like, right.
Yeah.
So I decided I didn't. Okay? And so here's the crass commercial, Candid Creation. Go look that up and go to freeneville.com and look up the words blood pressure and Candid Creation. Okay? Now in those articles and in that package, I share my story. And my story, I mean, I'm just right up. I got off the phone, I got the mail thing, and I sat down and started making recordings. Here's where I am right now. I am screwed, right? And now we're going to chunk through this. So you get to go with me on my adventure of curing myself of extreme hypertension when the doctor said, you're going to be on drugs. You're going to be on drugs for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
We're going to send you for an echocardiogram. That
Yeah.
was so cool, by the way. Right? The echo guy was wondering, why are you here? Because by the time they got me in,
Yeah.
I was already done and dusted, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I didn't just imagine the doctor saying, you've actually got athletic blood pressure. It's a little low compared to what it should be, especially for a guy that's a little fat. Right? But here's the thing, right? If you were looking those articles, one of the things that I mentioned, I was playing with the concept of being the spiritual strongman of Australia. Yay, right? Just for fun.
Yeah.
Okay?
So just, point to me. It had nothing to do with, I don't have high blood pressure anymore.
Yep. So
It's
then what's
like,
the problem?
take that out of target. Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of, I'm coming to spiritual strongman of Australia. It's like, yeah.
Yep. So what do I want? I want a strong, healthy body.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to, I'm a spiritual guy.
Yeah.
And so it's like, right, what could I imagine to be fun? You're the spiritual strongman of Australia. Yeah. By the way, it's ridiculous, but you see what it does to my state?
Yeah.
What do I really want? I want to live to be a couple hundred years old and have lots of fun and play with her in the garden, haul heavy shit around, because it's good fun. Right?
I say so.
Because she says
Needs
so.
to go there.
20, will you move all those piles of poo over to this side today?
Yes.
All right.
That's our bags of cow manure.
There we go. Moo poo, everyone.
Yep.
So here's the thing, right? So I didn't just imagine the doctor.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, the only reason I imagined the doctor is because I needed the doctor to sign off on my immigration paperwork. If I didn't need a doctor to sign off on the IMI paperwork, I wouldn't have even brought her into the equation. But what I did was, it's right. Okay, cool. She's shocked. She tested me 3 times. It was great. That can't be right. So, all right, let's talk. So we talked for about 10 minutes. God, it's lower. Is it too low? Let me know. All right, I don't know what you're doing, but you keep doing it. This is what I do. Get it? So that's the only reason I kept the doctor in the equation, because she had to sign off on me. That way I wasn't a dying criminal in Australia. Right? So, fingerprints.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Tom says, can you describe in detail how you go through an imagination? Probably not today, Tom, but here's a real quick thing. Ready? Steadicam to sleep. Okay, just, while sitting, close your eyes, just relax. Find that formless, faceless thing, feeling where you don't feel the same size, that kind of thing. Allow yourself to remain focused, and then imagine what would imply your wish has been fulfilled. There's a quick version. If you go to freeneville.com and type in segment intending, right by Neville's head, put segment intending in there, you'll get a couple articles, but one of them is lesson 66 from Manifesting Mastery, and that goes into a whole thing while we have a segment of time that collapses into a point that we imagine from. So take a peek at that. Again, that's segment intending on freeneville.com. So cool. So, and again, my big imaginings. Yeah. Spiritual strongman of Australia.
Another thing I was just thinking, correct me if I'm wrong though, because I don't want to put anyone adrift, but I was thinking for Jacqueline, imagine the holiday that they're going on together,
yep.
like a fantastic cruise, or I don't know, just something, because there's a lot of implications in that she's well enough and feeling good enough to go,
yep.
that there's, however the means, it
yep.
just comes in, and they can go off on this fab holiday together,
yep.
and just
so scenario, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, again, I'm just making it up as I go along.
Yeah.
You guys are on a cruise, 14-day cruise, Caribbean islands, all that stuff. I'm assuming you're somewhere in that part of the world.
Yeah.
So you're on the Caribbean cruise tour, it's 14 days, and you turn to her and say, aren't you glad you took time off work to do this? You look great, this is awesome. Boom, done,
yes.
right?
Yes.
That fast. Okay?
Yes.
Aren't you glad you took time off work to do this?
Yeah.
God, isn't this fun? The hike we just did? Boom, right? Done.
Yeah.
You get it? Now, what's all implied? Work.
Yes.
Right? Because healthy people, go to work.
Yes.
Right? Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. That'd be fun, right? I love my body, love time, yada, yada, yada. Get it? And, or you could just be on the cruise saying, hey, since you took that time off work, let's do a big hike.
And special mum and daughter time.
Special
as well.
mom and daughter
It's
time.
like that would be lovely. Yeah.
Tom says, thank you. I can't believe I'm really talking to you from South Carolina live. I expected an answer tomorrow. Tom, you turned in, pal. Yeah, you're here, so we're talking at you. South Carolina keeps coming up recently. That's interesting because we got friends in that neck of the woods. I just got an email from a lovely person in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. So I said yesterday it was north, but it's actually south. So small world. Jacqueline says, yes, I'm doing this right now. Boom, right.
Cool.
By the way, this is how fast it also works, because if you're sitting here going, oh man, cruise, cool, I could see it. Guess what? You just did it. Yeah. Boom. Get it? You guys, she's on the cruise with you.
Yeah.
Caramba.
Yeah.
You gotta have Emmett.
Gin and tonic.
That's right. You get
Very
it?
nice. Yeah.
That's how fast and fun this is.
Yeah.
And do that till it feels like, literally we went on this cruise. Where it just feels like it's actual memory. Yeah, we did it, of course. And then move on to whatever else. Have some fun. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, thank you, Tom. Cool. Appreciate you giving the holler out. Jacqueline says, yes, I'm doing this right now.
Good, yeah.
All right. Anything else? Anyone else? Should we go back to Jimmy Fuller?
So I tell you what I had.
Yes.
Which I guess it's sort of falling into the same trap of Tom Fuller.
Jimmy Fuller. Yes.
Oh, Jimmy Fuller.
Yep.
Oh, Tom Fuller. Sorry, Tom. No, Jimmy Fuller, of wanting to change the colour of his skin. Of Jacqueline saying, I don't want my daughter to have lupin. Whereas I know I've got to move out of that. But it was just the mortgage. I've been thinking more about the mortgage. And then this morning I fell into the trap of thinking, I just don't want it anymore. And then I thought, whoa, hang on a minute. Revise. Because it's not like, but maybe this is stupid, but it's like, what if then the bank stepped in and said, you're not making your house repayment, so we'll take the house off you. And it's like, you got what you wanted. And it's like, no. So that's why I suddenly did
So what do you really want? There's the question.
Yeah.
See, here's what I'm imagining, right? So when it comes to mortgage debt, that kind of thing, that we just keep chunking extra money on it, and it goes away much, much faster, right? I'm not talking like 30 years into 15. I'm talking like 15 into 4 or 2, right? And I'm not imagining it's out in the future. It's done, right? We've already got this place paid off. Now what do we invest in? We got to put the money somewhere. Get it? Done.
Okay.
Boom. Locked in. My man says, how do I walk in faith? I am new to Neville. What's the fastest way to impress your subconscious mind? Give up the thought of fastest way and subconscious mind. I know Neville mentions it in some of the books, but there's a reason why he stopped. Okay? By the way, you notice I didn't do it time and time again to impress my subconscious mind quickly that they went on a cruise? Get it? Yeah, I imagined that they've gone on a cruise, had a lovely time.
Yeah, you even sent us a postcard, Jacqueline.
Yeah. By the way, we love when stuff like that shows up, and it does. Okay? Here's the thing. When you go, I have to impress the subconscious mind with so many impressions because the subconscious mind, oh God, just yuck. Versus like, what do you want? Make then, now. Okay? Or make then, now. Make there, here. Okay? We're on the cruise. Aren't you glad you took your time off work?
Yeah.
So, Philip S. Dick says, for instance, if someone experiences some amount of loss and cannot seem to take their mind off their own mortality. That sounds hypothetical. I'm going to assume that I'm talking to you, and this is you. Your body's going to die. There you go, right? You get to discover that you don't. Here's the thing. I had a near-death experience when I was 23. My grandma, after she died, kept showing up, right, when I was 7. Okay, so all my life I've had these anomalies that I was willing to notice. Okay, but if you want to try something on really fast right now, notice when so there's a concern about mortality. You're giving that life. And so you get to notice, here you are, and there's this thing you're giving life to, concern about mortality. And it will come and it will go. Don't try to change it. Just notice, I am here still. I'm giving life to this concern about mortality. I'm giving life to doing something lovely with Victoria. I'm giving life to having pizza later on. I'm giving life to my... What? See?
No.
Get it? No, bad. But notice that you are eternal stillness. And you get to give life to... And the more you play with that, you'll notice, hey, I'm giving life to this. Now it just died. I'm giving life to something else. Now it just died. You'll notice you're the constant. You're giving life to your body. Your body's going to die. Okay? No big deal. You just keep rocking. Grace says, a friend of mine's son was in an accident very near death. I told her, I hear the sound of champagne glasses. We celebrate him coming home. I really heard it, felt the relief. He's on the mend. I'm assuming that that continues on good. I can't see more.
Now.
On the mend now.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
We can't read the rest of it because we don't want to hit that button.
Yeah, otherwise things get weird.
But
Yasmin says, bingo done.
look out for that good price champagne.
Hoorah, that's right. Good deals. Aman says, awesome. Lots of love to you, both of you. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Cool. Rock on. Yasmin, totally. I love that feeling. I hope the hat's helping with the birds. God, they're just crazy this
they're a
morning.
bit noisy.
Now they're gone? That's good. So, questions, comments, thoughts, Victoria.
That's ice, Bubs.
Cool. The color of your skin doesn't matter. Jimmy Fuller proved that. What the doctor says doesn't matter. In my case, it mattered. I needed her to tick off the box. But what was I really imagining?
A spiritual strong man of Australia.
Right, get it? Get how fun it is? By the way, that's how fast we can get into it. There's the state. You see everything? Boom, right? And this is also why I do my exercises and my Kung Fu every day. I'm exploring this. Okay? That fast. If I get out of my bed after the afternoon nap and I feel like doing nothing, I know, let's change it. Right? And it's not the sound, it's what's driving the sound. Get it? That's how fast you can do this. Subconscious speed. Forget all that. So, Yasmin says, totally, I love that feeling. Do.
Yeah.
There's another good one. Bruce says, you guys are wonderful.
Thank you, Bruce.
She's vibrant.
And Tom says,
powerful. That's right.
Cool.
All right, it looks like we're maybe going to the dog
Brucey
park.
staring at
Cindy Williams says, join. Cindy, you're going to have to watch the refund. Love you too, Daniela.
Yeah.
Are we going to the dog park?
Yes, we are. You can come down.
Yeah, we'll go to the dog park. Yeah, I think I'm going to be good to get him out with his friends.
Yeah. He's waiting at the door.
He's waiting at the door. Bruce, you see Bruce is on the outside?
Yeah, he's waiting at the door,
Yeah.
saying, come on, Emmett.
Come on, Emmett, open the door. Yep, heading to the dog park. Join us, Yasmin. That'd be cool.
Thank you, Pauline Brown.
Downtown. Pauline Brown, everyone. Today's our Friday, your Thursday. If you're in West Virginia, or no. It's
last
Wednesday
week.
if you're in, it's last week if you're in West Virginia. So, you know it's bad. And I love West Virginia, by the way. I really do. God, lovely state.
I'm going to let our little doggy out.
All right, so we're going to the dog park, freeneville.com, joining some manifesting mystery. It's lots of fun.
See you next
Pork
week, guys.
tonight. I tell you, we had pork last night, or yesterday. You know why I have pork on Fridays. So, and feelitrealfun.com for the refund. We love you guys. Have a lovely day, and we will see you next show's 2 days. Watch for the dinner shows, because we always put them up every day. And we're taking the birds also. God, yeah, they were crazy, weren't they, Joe? All right, that's it. The show ends the way it began. How cool is this? Loops open, loops close. Love you guys. See ya. FreeNeville.